All right, it can be so hard for people who are fighting cancer, not just the fact that you're in the fight for your life, but for a lot of people, feeling like yourself and feeling beautiful again. A lot of people, as you know, go through chemotherapy, lose their hair, and that's hard. Marquetta Breslin here this morning with more on how she's helping people deal with cancer, look and feel like $1,000,000. And you know, this is so important because I've talked to so many people that I've worked with over the years doing stories, and that is one of the things that is so hard.
Oh, I know. My mother, that's how I got into this industry. My mother was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006, and it was stage 2, and just like a lot of people, she went through chemotherapy and she lost every bit of her hair. And she was wearing these unflattering wigs, and I said, I have to do something for you. Just let me make you the type of wigs that they use in the theater and film industry. And so I did, and I saw what it did for my mom. It completely changed her perception of how she was feeling while she was dealing with chemotherapy and all that she was dealing with. So I said, I have to teach other people how to do it.
So you brought one of those wigs.
I did.
Now I have a question for you. Did you work in this industry? How did you know how to make a wig like that?
I'm self-taught.
Really?
Just by wanting to help my mom so much. I had already been toying around with the idea of how to do it, and I taught myself how to, we call ventilating is the same thing as tying the knot of the hair. Okay. So I taught myself how to do that, and then everything else is history.
So what makes this wig different than some of the ones that your mom was wearing?
So the traditional wigs that my mom was wearing, they had wefts all the way up to the top. And with the weft, it's just like this little thing right here. You can't, it's very difficult to be able to wear this.
There you go.
Sure.
Okay.
With this weft right here. Right, it's like a seam. Okay. And you can't disguise it. It doesn't look like a scalp. Well, when you ventilate, it looks right here, just like it's growing out of the scalp. Yeah. So I use my blue wig block so that you can see how realistic it looks.
Is this lace right here?
This is lace. Yes, and I'm wearing one right now, by the way.
Oh, you are?
I am. This is one of my pieces, and when you put it on, you cannot tell if it's made properly. You can't tell if it's a wig or not. So,
and I don't know a whole lot about wigs, but I've learned a little bit here and there, and I know that the lace is what makes it look so like real. Yes. Because it looks like your real scalp, and you can't tell where it starts, which I can see on the one that you're wearing.
Yes.
So okay, so where can people who maybe are watching right now and are saying, okay, I'm interested in that, where can they find your work?
My work is at lacewigtrainingcenter.com or marquettabreslin.com.
What we'll do is we'll put all that information on our website, make it easy for you, news3lv.com. But this is so special because after your mom, how many other people with cancer have you worked with?
Oh my goodness, I've worked with countless people. But what I do now is I train other people how to do it. So I've trained people from over 55 countries all over the world. And they come to my live events, or they purchase my online training, and they go through the training, and now they're doing the same thing for other people who suffer from alopecia, hair loss from chemotherapy, cosplay wigs, all kinds of things.
That is so important and so special, and I know it makes a big difference for somebody who's going through that, having to lose all of their hair, and the last thing you would think you're thinking about is how you look, but sometimes for a lot of those people, that's all they've got left at that point.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like just feeling good about yourself can really make a difference. That's really special. Thank you so much, and it looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
It blows my mind that some of these wigs are so realistic.
Thank you.
Go to our website, news3lv.com, and thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.